I'm here with Samantha Paxson, Chief Experience Officer for Co-op Solutions. And Samantha, yesterday you did a presentation on some new research that Co-op Solutions recently did. And you mentioned some opportunity gaps for credit unions. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. Thank you, Ron. We did present some research that we did with EY and Feline. And part of what we found in the research is that we spoke to credit unions. Feline helped us really understand what's on credit unions' leaders' minds. And we spoke to members and prospects of credit unions. And what we found is that the end consumer is not trusting credit unions to deliver what they expect in their financial lives. And what they're needing is greater engagement. They're needing greater digital engagement to help them meet their daily needs as they move money throughout their day, as they pay for things, as they go shopping. And they're also needing a stronger capability about understanding their financial position and then being able to take action. Whereas credit union leaders, they're worried about earnings, experiences, and expenses. And they're also focused on there is so much change in our marketplace. There's so much competition. They're kind of feeling overwhelmed on the decisions that they need to make in order to grow and meet those members' needs. And what they're leaning toward is really what's always worked for them. What has gotten us here can continue to propel us into the future. And they're focused on lending. So, and lending's great. We've always been known as the credit union movement as providing the best deal in town, the lowest rates on loans. And what members are expecting is a lot more than that. And what they're finding is that they're trusting fintechs, neobanks, and big tech to provide that to them.
And what you mentioned, there's a new value proposition that credit unions kind of need to embrace. Can you talk a little bit about that as well?
I think the value proposition remains true to people helping people. It's reframing how we deliver on that. So, so often we see that value proposition as being able to get, as I said a moment ago, get the best deal on a loan.
That's
like
a
you
term
get the
Bill
lowest.
Cheney uses. Yeah.
I know. I say it
and
is my friend
it's
Bill
great.
Cheney.
It's great, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. And I've heard Bill Cheney say that often.
Yes.
That credit unions are the best deal in town, and they are. The challenge is that a member gets a loan once every 5 years, maybe a little, sometimes longer than that.
Sure.
And we have an opportunity to not wait for that lending moment. They need help in their financial lives day to day. They need to understand how are my subscriptions adding up on Apple? I need to be able to understand it's so easy to shop and pay digitally with the digital transformation of our environment, our consumer environment, and things like Amazon. Sure. And then they need to understand how can I better meet my daily incremental financial goals to get to better outcomes. So we have to think our value proposition, our mission of people helping people is in the daily behavior of the member. And if we do that, we will grow.